Well, Mirana's got leap. She's got her own stuff to be worried about. Wait, is Niche okay? Yeah, gets behind a tree and sends the orb down to low ground. Water rune's there.
He doesn't get the bottom rune though.
That's an eager move from Niche's puck.
This is not a good spot for the puck anymore. No HP and 9.
Whisper's dead. The raise long range lands. Thanks to Flacco's clockwork, Freak gets set up for a nice kill on the Timber. I'm not so sure that's a radish, you know.
I'm not sure what it is. It scares me. It haunts me. That's all I know.
Well, the Ricky forces Niche back, and 23 Savage does die to that Pango and Mirana down bottom. They get past the tomato onto the real hero itself.
I think it's tough. He's trying to cut the creep wave every now and then, but Clockwork is just there ready for him, and we see another catch here on Whisper. It's pulled back in.
Yep, the raises. Won't have to finish him off, but maybe with this Mirana leaping across, arrowing Whisper down, and Ari kept at bay with another raise from Freak as well.
Yeah, just get himself to safety on the Batrider. Maybe he can grab the next creep wave and pull it back.
Time in both of these side lanes. Maybe going to be one of the situations where the puck is going to feel a bit worse for wear, but right now they are on top of the Shadow Fiend. He's got a Lotus and a few one charges, and the cogs are perfect from Flacco. Saves the SF. Whisper and Ari can't catch up to him. Timber chaining forward with a Treant arriving. Nature's grasp off the mark, raises to turn around. Freak is going to die. Finally, they get the kill. They have so desired.
He was mid-animation for the third race there onto the Batrider as he died, so very, very close that Batrider would go down with him.
Yeah, get some on top of it. Yeah, I mean, this puck is nowhere near as far behind as I thought. He could get level 6
here from one creep, and then he has coil for the gank. Creep dies, he gets it.
There's the creep. I mean, Seb is already dead before the puck even really gets here. Flacco gets turned off by the Timber Saw, but yeah, you're right, with his coil. Puck hits 6, comes in, kills him off. 5-1.
Absolutely amazing start here from Passion.
And they're going bottom. The Pan goes right on top of 23 Savage, being put there by OG. So Shadow Fiend goes and clears jungle, and now they actually shift into mid. Clockwork leading out, 9 is coiled. In comes the Mirana and the raises of the Shadow Fiend to finish off the Ricky.
What is this rotation? This is so unexpected that all of them would just show up mid like that. And that's why the Ricky versus Puck can backfire. You get coiled once.
A reaction from OG, right? They bring the Tri-Lane, they TP the Prophet, they bring numbers and heroes up top. Then you evacuate, and there's a vacuum he's got to fill. It looks like he's going to chain back across the cogs, but is that a Rolling Thunder right here? He's coming a long way to come in and crash onto the dead corpse of Whisper, but he's also spotted 23 Savage. Oh, this Rolling Thunder's going to hit him once. Treant comes out, and that's going to be...
Puck is coming. Close on the Ricky.
Coil him.
Hookshot is there too.
There's the Ricky dead. 9 gone twice in a row.
This is a disaster of a start for OG. Not what you want at all. You wanted to dominate mid with this counter pick. Power is untouched during all this.
Now Ari, Batrider. Yeah, get him in the cogs.
Flacco. I always get surprised by that. The extra catch range from the expanded armor tier nowadays.
Oh, but the Whisper does go in. Snipes out the Mirana. That's a good kill.
Timber chain. He goes for another one. 2 supports.
There it is. Oh, Whisper has recovered now.
Yeah, it's Whisper just seeing the opportunities, finding the moments there. I think a lot of people would have chased the Clockwork initially.
So what does this mean for OG if the first 10 minutes hasn't gone too well, but they're not super far behind against the team fight lineup like Passion has?
Oh, SF is being run. Sorry, right now he's being chased.
Rolling Thunder as a backup, though, and he just turns to the Requiem and raises, forces the overgrowth, down goes the Treant. Roshan's come out of his lair and said, what's going on over there? Hits the SF a couple of times. He'll be finished off by the Ricky, as 9 and 23 looking for a little bit more, but 9's gone very deep. Big chain and whirling death from Timbersaw. Whisper's going to try and shred through the Pango with a chakram, but it's not enough damage, and he got turned on here by the Mirana and the Puck. The coil in the orb, and now 23 Savage, the TP's been cancelled. He turns to try and fight, but he's dead as well.
Oh boy, you got the SF, but they got nothing else. And there's 4 heroes in this fight, Gareth. So much. Going for a top tower push.
Well, they see a hero and they want to kill it, don't they?
Yeah.
Rocket Flare spots out Whisper, so they go on Ari with a Puck, and the clock is on Whisper as well to maybe look for the bonus kill, but definitely to stop any turnaround potential.
Pango rolling around, not going to connect on too much, but...
Witchblade, Coil,
A coil on the timber and he dies. There's no way out of it for him, really.
There's a hook shot to start it. Shadow Fiend with a bit of damage to go over the top. Do they need the coil? Apparently not. In we go with that final bit of damage from the puck. Wayne rifting and jumping forward. And they try to call the Bat Rider in the back. Ari held in place for a little bit and slain by Batchuk's Pangolier.
Just goes down again. Another big fight for him. Sure, you got the 2 wisdom runes, but 2 more kills going their way. That's the diffusal, but not easy to find kills. Maybe Clockwork right now? Under a ward.
They're trying for it, but that's a tanky Clockwork with a couple of bracers and backup arriving. They get the kill on Flacco, but now, yeah, you're coiled up. Ricky, down he goes. Timbersaul's chained in to try and fight back into this. Shadow Fiend with the Mirana and Puck here, causing serious issues for OG in this bottom jungle. Even Ricky for a claw.
At this stage, yes. You're 8,000 gold behind. You need anything to go your way.
Back to farm some jungle. Nature's Prophet was farming Ancients, but 23 has been found and slain by this Clockwork Mirana support duo.
See, you would rather have a trade than that happening right there. This is just... There's no...
On his tail as well with his Spirit Vessel. Placed onto Whisper. Puck in range for the coil now, and he's going to spend it. So Niche getting the damage in onto Whisper, who now BKBs and turns to fight back into the Pangolier.
Meanwhile, the Mirana
died elsewhere to the Ricky. And OG, they're on retreat mode now. He tried to rally around 9, but look at the damage and the stuns coming on to the Ricky at this time.
Steal a little bit of jungle farm as well as they head down towards the mid lane. Although Ricky working to get himself a safety tool.
Ari constantly trying to farm out this outer ring of jungle. Scouted out by Flacco, and in comes Fernand and Niche to finish off the bat.
Just on the mark here. Nice ward to catch him there. Also a good ward to have in the future against Nature's Prophet, who might be farming the area. While the SF and the Pango together take down the tier 2 tower. And this has to feel bad. If you're Nature's Prophet and you just see, or a Trained Protector, and you see all these towers just falling, it feels awful, man. He's living armors to tier 3 tower, but Shadow Fiend is here. Presence of the Dark Lord.
Puck and Clockwork are killing the Timbersaw back on the other side of the map as well. Whisper's had the BKB defensively. He got TP, but Mirana coming in. Coil. There's a bit of a stun under Whisper as he tries to run away, but killed off by Niche. Meanwhile, Pango and SF are, what, 2v3ing the high ground push?
I don't even know what's going on at this point. The Passion are doing everything at once. It feels so illegal. I don't understand.
Top lane, they're going to come back and deal with it because they're Nature's Prophet. Well, he was up here pushing, but he doesn't have a BKB. He's been coiled, and I don't think there's any escape whatsoever.
No, there's no way out of that one. Puck has a Parasma now, by the way, and Shard, so the amount of damage he does with the right clicks really, really high, and great understanding to what he needs to do as a Puck in this game. This is not the normal item build, but you know, changing the blink first to a force staff just because you're against Ricky. It's just simple but elegant.
So now Ari caught again. Hogs into arrow, well set up again by these two supports. Like Flacco just finds himself in the right place at the right time every time.
Yeah, he's been definitely a man of action.
So Passion, they'll see it coming now. And OG, Seb on the right-hand side, he got scouted by someone. Shadowbeam, though, is being lassoed on the left side. He's got the man of style, a bit of a destroyed to get away from danger. The Requiem is out, but Freak is dying. 9 comes in and gets the kill. SF's gone, but Whispers the trade, and it looks like 9 might be going the same way.
2 down immediate for both teams here, chasing the tree now.
Yeah, looks like Seb's done for. A 2 for 3. Still, like you were saying earlier, right? The state of
Batrider catching the SF, bursting him as much as possible before he can ulti. Timbersaw gets the BKB out before the SF fears him. Everything went your way, and still you lost 3 heroes. Ari, I don't know if you can survive this one. You have TP, but I don't know why he's not TPing. Coil was on cooldown. It's now coming off cooldown. Even if there is coil, if you TP'd, he forces it. But if you TP'd immediately, it wouldn't even force the coil. It would just live.
Just got home.
I guess he ran into a corner and created space instead, but, you know, living is better.
Now, a pretty quick smoke out from Passion. Come out of that top lane and straight into 9. Silenced and forced to BKB. Don't get the move away, but dead to the physical right-click damage.
That's so much damage coming in from this Puck. That Parasma makes him really just shred through a Ricky. It doesn't matter how much armor you have, a lot of extra magical on top of the physical damage. And with the gem, he's now finding another ward. Ock finds a hook shot onto Nature's Prophet. He doesn't have Hurricane Pike.
He's right. He does have BKB, which he's going to have to use. Ari, he's gone for the lasso onto the Shadow Fiend to drag Freak into the base, but has died for it. Now, they're going to move back onto 23 Savage, but he's managed to skirt away from danger, at least for now, while the Shadow Fiend, first life down, protected by the Pangolier roll. Bit of distance there for Freak to get back to low ground.
Yeah, just gonna walk himself away. A lot of resources expended. Treant ulti is down. Tango roll is used as well for the side of Dire. But back to a tier 2 tower. Creep wave is coming in. This puck.
Oh, there's a tier 2 there. He does. And the barracks falling pretty quickly. Ari, he's going to get onto this SF. Hook shot in, a bit of safety for Freak to BKB. Forced out to low ground, and now with the Requiem out, a puck doing some good damage. Trying to look for Whisper Timbersaw first, and then blow him up. Now Seb in serious trouble. Nature's Prophet trying to hit back. Does punch down the Marauder, but quickly dies himself. The Shadow Fiend unloads tremendous damage, and there's no buyback on Treant or Prophet. Points in a Shadow Fiend with healing. Is it still the same Shadow Fiend as it was to begin with?
Isn't that a thing about humans?
The ship of
cells?
The ship of Theseus. Well, yeah, there is an analogy about changing cells, but it was originally a Greek philosophical question.
Ah.
If you have a ship and you take all the you rebuild it plank by plank and fix it, is it the same ship as it was to begin with?
Yes.
It is still the same ship, just built from different planks. Very good. So, yeah, chicken and the egg. Of course, sir. Trample down all the little creeps.
Dire are scanning.
Savage. Ooh, the damage is coming. First blood is there for Fernand's Hoodwink. Seb looks like he left the lane for a little bit. Trying to de-ward and recoup his
trying to set up some stuff, but left him unattended for a second there, and Luna immediately gets punished. That's what you expect from a Hoodwink lane. Hoodwink and Bristleback. Very strong for
He got the bear.
Bottom lane.
Looking for the kill.
Going for the kill.
He's got both of them. What's that? 600 gold, 300 experience, and the resummon.
Ooh, that is so massive for him. Face boots completed. Whisper went from having a bad lane to actually being one of the most farmed now.
And now Ari's moved top. So Whisper gets a solo play bottom. Ari goes up to top to help the Luna kill the Bristleback. And OG with some swift moves here. Really getting away with murder.
Yeah. You see Flacco coming in to deny
all of his man in the mid lane, and a good amount of damage as well from that cold snap. Not quite finishing him off. And it looks like Invis rune that was bottled does have to be used. Well, down at bottom lane, Seb on the run, but dying to the lone druid. Ari, though, has traded back and killed not just the bear, but looks like they do get the enchantress as well. While 9, the Duke's around the trees, breaking the ankles of the Hoodwink.
Now TP is in mid because he can't go bottom. He feels like he can't lane against the Primal Beast at all. Lane started out well, but then they just started feeding.
Blood grenade. Cold snap. Seb's Naga Siren. Also feeling the pain here. But meanwhile, 23 Savage has killed Balchuk up top with the help of 9. So both OG supports making a bit of noise in that mid lane. Thunder God's Wrath, what's that for? It's for Flacco and Fernandes, who are dropping low, but Whisper can't really get in on top of them because Niche has now arrived. 23 Savage is going to come into this Ancients area, try and defend the zone that OG are holding, and maybe get a kill on Fernandes before he dies to neutrals.
Maybe.
Can you still do that?
Yeah, you can. It's just not worth it. You can do it.
You can try.
EMP top lane here. Tornado dispelling or getting rid of the illusions.
Yeah, all the illusions gone. That's like, what, 30, 40 gold for the Invoker, plus the kill on Seb, handing more money over to Passion.
A little bit of extra.
Yeah. Caught Team Zero doing it, but yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Of course he did.
That was a really exciting style that they played. We see Invoker now diving in.
A good sharpshooter.
Primal Beast is here, is charging in.
Primal Beast from the top left corner of the screen. Just see him like a shark through the water, cutting across this top jungle to pick up a double kill on Whisper.
Definitely happy to take more engagements and more fights. Hoodwink.
A squishy target. He's going to get jumped on here by Whisper. Straight over onto Fernandes as Batuk tries to hold them back, but there's no chance of survival with 9's arrival now.
9 has the Kaya as well in the Zeus, so a bit of extra damage there. How calm can you be in a game like this? Chuk being targeted at the top.
Yeah, how fat can your bristleback get? How much can he tank through here? And apparently not enough with that Eclipse landing on his head.
Yeah, still doesn't have the pipe. With the Kaya to amplify the region. Getting some nice mana back. And the haste rune on top
Druid, he's been caught by Whisper. The Primal Beast has walked right into the Ancient's area, finds the LD, and a bit more damage from the onslaught from Whisper will finish him off.
Under attack.
I also saw Fernand's hoodwink, but yeah. By Seb, beautifully done, well-deserved tips, and that's the power of the Naga. Early to mid-game, that big red reset button, go home baby, get back to Fountain 23 Savage.
Oh, that's such a painful song as well. He Sunstruck right before.
3 Savage there. Back to farming Ancients.
Looking towards the Roche right now. Still have the pipe on the Bristleback too, so feeling pretty strong for fighting. Not rushing the Aghanim Scepter though, as he went for this different approach, different build, more damage mitigation.
And this Invoker, do you think he's got a freebie on Ari? That Rider, Bushwhacked, does need a bit of backup from the Hoodwink to get the final touches. And meanwhile, the rest of his team were taking down Roshan to get Aegis over on Freaks. That Diffusal Blade.
Big timings coming up as well. We have Aghanims almost completed for Primal as he goes in here and catches the Enchantress together with the Bats.
Together with everyone. OG is all here and they still can't immediately burst her. They need that Zeus to help out, but now the Lone Druids come in. This Luna, 23 Savage, trying to get the ulti and the damage out. Can we escape from danger? The tornado's up and 23 Savage is down. Lands with a thud as Whisper's being slowed down. Sunstrike's off the mark, but could get a bit of a vision here for them to keep on chasing. And Passion has got the disables, rooting him up and killing 2 massive cores as more than equal. Havis, what's Flacco got?
Flacco has a Solar Crest by now.
Yeah, all done.
Yeah, just Solar Crest. They also have full pipe, of course, over on the side of Bristol. So damage mitigation is coming together.
Ari gonna be punished this time. Out of mana, out of space. Niche, good little move back into his jungle to find the pesky Bat Rider.
Flacco. We might see the next round of items coming in here for OG. We already have 4-step on Bat Rider. Grabs over Bristleback.
They should have the damage to kill him here, surely. In we go for the Blade Mail and the Trample. Seb is going to drag him in for that Nimbus of 9.
Pull him into the Nimbus. A nice little synergy.
Hidden as OG's wards all ran out, so they need to use this smoke to get towards the pit. Bit of vision there for Ari to jump. They see Flacco's Enchantress and they'll jump straight onto her with this Eclipse and trample down. They've killed her off. And this Hoodwink as well being bonked around by the Flame Break, but it's the main fight where the Luna just charging straight into the Nimbus, onto the Bear and the Bristle, pulverized down into a pulp. OG come in, sweep through 2, and Roshan is 15. Slowly doing a bit of damage here and there until he builds it and builds it. So you don't have that numbers advantage straight away for like the Lone Druid to exploit or Invoker to get away from danger.
OG just not a fan of the hype first Bristle. I feel like his tempo is very low bottom.
They got Whisper here though.
Whisper. Yeah.
That's a pretty huge kill because he's dead for 50.
Oh, meanwhile OG are trying to take Roche right.
He got all 3 of them in the song. All right, who do we jump? The Invoker or the Hoodwink? The Nimbus is going to come in onto the Hoodwink to zap her down immediately. And now we still have the ability for Ari to jump from the right-hand side if he sees any further targets, but they've all disengaged.
Get out. Whisper being dead, I think OG are happy with that. They get
around. They're pinging him.
He's hanging around for a long time. He could be
gone to TP. Oh, that's not good, Freak. You've been caught. Whisper and Ari right on your head. Massive damage with a double Nimbus as well.
Dear God, they want him dead. They know if they shut down the Lone Druid, that's just their ticket to winning this game.
Holy moly. Coming down right onto your Bristleback.
The Aghanim Scepter.
Oh, true. Whisper. Yeah, he's got it. And bring down to half HP as it looks like 23 Savages come back into the river to blow up the Enchantress with a quick Eclipse.
Yeah, Ench getting reeled in like a fish. What is this? Is that how you hunt deer?
Apparently, yeah, with a lasso.
Invoker trying to defend here, but
The terrain to your advantage.
broke the Bristle to the
back, broken him under the Nimbus, trying to bring Patrick down as the Primal Beast nearly closes the gap on him. They've got a lasso there on the Invoker as well. Niche is trapped, held in place, down he goes, dead with no buyback, and the Primal in onto the Lone Druid. He has shifted into his big fat bear form, trying to turn and fight with his BKB, but the Bristle and the Hoodwink are not offering any support. They are being zapped down by the Lucent Beams and the Lightning Bolts, with an ultra kill!
oh my god, the Divine Rampage!
Are fortified.
Give him one more. Throw the Enchantress at him. Give Knight the Rampage.
Oh,
you stealer. Ari, I know you're British and we like to thieve things from other countries and put in our museums, but you can't be doing that to your teammates. Whisper's going to try and come back in with the onslaught. Lone Druid, the last man standing, and Passion